let's talk. I say there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. If I don't talk to you, a treasure in this message, so I gotta drop a couple jewels. Did it for my people, need some guidance, and they seek it true. Tired of propaganda, and they sick of being lied to. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I say there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I say there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I say there's power in these words, so let's talk. So let's talk. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So sharing knowledge like college, corruption and all the violence. We talk about all our problems, we turn our words into power. When all our heroes is dying, the media making them monster. Black leaders stripper, they honor like history, they rewrite it. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk.
Welcome back to another edition of Generational Wealth Building Through Real Estate. I am Achoti Tamar. I'm just waiting for my fellow co-host to come in. And we're going to go ahead and get our show started today. We have a special guest along with Majortv, Miss Elena Porter. She's going to come in and talk to us regarding self-determination and how that relates to real estate. Please be patient while we work out all of these technical difficulties we're having on my co-host side. Once again, I'm Achoti Tamar here with another edition of Generational Wealth Building Through Real Estate. And today's topic is self-determination. And I like to say self-preservation through real estate. Building generational wealth through real estate. So it looks like we're trying to get loaded up on the screen. And let me see what's going on. Stand by, my people. Appreciate your patience.
African side of our ancestors who are already here. They
Time out, Lena. Cody, you gotta mute that. I'm hearing noise in the background while you're speaking. You might want to spread your camera a little, Lena, because your face is kind of
okay. I'll just position myself. You know, I'm not used to this technical stuff. But anyway, I'm talking about our identity, who we are right now. And basically, when the colonizers got here, our ancestors were already here. Now, who were our ancestors? Our ancestors consisted of the Aboriginal people who were here, who were of
the original.
Aboriginal. There were two types of phenotypes of Black people that were already here. One phenotype looks like the Black Australian, the Australoid phenotype. Another phenotype looked like the Melanesian phenotype. And then our ancestors that came here and settled way before the European settlers, which were Africans. There was an African presence here many, many moons before the Europeans got here. Our ancestors came here in waves. The last wave of Africans that came here was through the transatlantic slave trade. Okay. So we are a tripart people. Our identity consists of the Aboriginal peoples who were already here, the Black Europeans that came here and settled and eventually brought the white Europeans here, and the African, which was some of them were of this sub-Saharan phenotype.
When you say Black Europeans, you talking about Caucasians?
No. They were Black. They were eventually they were Moors.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they were Moors, and it was like way before the 1400s. We can go back earlier than the 1400s.
And then I interrupt you. I'll be just trying to get clarity to the
I understand. I understand. Look, I love to teach, so I don't mind explaining anything you don't understand. So that and a political connotation to it. To exercise our right to self-determination. Now, what is self-determination? And I'm going to read you what self-determination is. So let me pull up one of my presentations so I can read of what self-determination is.
If you get the self-determination, you can get it on the screen. I can pull it up for you.
Okay. Let me see, can I open it? If not, I'll just pull down the article and read it off. Pull it out. And I appreciate your patience. I'm pulling up the document now, which is called the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. And I'm going to go over Article 1. Article 1 states, all peoples have the right to self-determination. And by virtue of that right, they freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic, social, and cultural development. That's what Article 1 states. All peoples have the right to self-determination, and by virtue of that right, they freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic, social, and cultural development. So that means control. That's basically what self-determination is. It is control. Control. It's controlling your means of production, controlling your political space, controlling how you identify yourself. Control is self-determination is basically a control of an internal colony, like ourselves. So those in the audience who really want to find out what our real rights are and know more about self-determination, they can look up the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. And that first article explains what self-determination is and what self-determination means.
So you actually have to separate yourself from the colonizers and establish your own claim, on your land, and prove through the international court that you are the indigenous, aboriginal, native, original people of that land, right? That this is due, and you show through all the travesty and all the horrors and the mistreatment and the historical data showing how you were here originally and what all happened, right? Can you explain that more?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I was trying to send you, but I'll send you the presentation